Thursday, March 31st, 2016. Time now is about 1600 hours. I'm Senior Deputy Chief, CHEW, star number 809. I'm with the Sheriff's Department Internal Affairs Unit at 25 NS 350. And I'm interviewing, could I get your full name?
Jason Garza,
Could you spell your last name for me?
Garza.
And what's your date of birth, Mr. Garza?
I don't think that's applicable.
And why don't you think that's applicable?
Can we please move on to the substance of the complaint?
Well,
You have all that information from my prior complaint. You can look it up.
okay, so you don't want to give your date of birth. So, Mr. Garza filed a previous complaint, and I take it that this is a new complaint that occurred, according to you, on February 16, 2016. Is that correct?
That's correct, and it's evidenced by the videos I have on YouTube, which I took in the incident.
And that's at 101 Grove Street?
Correct.
Okay.
Which is what? The Department of Public Health, correct?
Yes, it is.
And it's a public building.
Okay, Mr. Garza, what happened?
I went in to seek my services, as I always do, and was denied by the sheriff and the Department of Public Health and DEM and the police department, all my civil rights to medical care, everything else. There is a $12 million MOU by the sheriff's department with the Department of Public Health to provide security and screw people out of their rights. I called when I initially got there, and that's on the first 4 videos that are on YouTube on 216, and explained to the Department of Emergency Management the rig procedure and that I was there for programmatic access to go up and to receive the services. I continued to call up for civil standby. Apparently civil standby, Miss Gonzalez, the supervisor I was speaking with, spoke with Officer Molina, who informed her that I had been helped and I'd be trespassing if I didn't go, and that I had been helped and everything. Unfortunately, the videos show that that was a lie. I asked, and I informed Supervisor Gonzalez at the DEM that, the San Francisco Sheriff's Department has this rigged MOU where they do deny people their rights, and that she had been lied to, and that I was demanding, programmatic access to follow up and to have a San Francisco police officer to come out and enforce my ADA rights, since the Sheriff's Department was a complicit player in denying me my rights to medical care and everything else. Now, if you want to know what programmatic access is, all you have to do is go to the Mayor's Office of Disability, which means that a person is allowed with their disability access into the program, whatever treatment, etc., etc. I was denied that. My disability is that I have an adjustment disorder, and after having been repeatedly 4 times falsely arrested by the Sheriff's Department and the Police Department, having a signed confession from the Department of Public Health for having violated Impala law, this last false arrest by the Sheriff's Department having been proved as a false arrest in court, and yet not afforded due process or equal protection. This is the rigged methodology that the entire system is set up to devoid people of their rights seeking their medical care.
Mr. Garza.
Yes, sir.
What did Deputy Molina do?
He did not ensure that I received my rights when I went up. After I was denied by...
What did Deputy Molina do or say?
Well, you'd have to ask Miss Gonzalez, because she's the person who spoke to him. And when I called back for her, she said that he had, said that I had been helped and I had been trespassing.
Did you have contact with Deputy Molina?
Yes, the very first video shows that. And I asked for what I was asking for.
What did Deputy Molina do?
He did not take me up to receive my programmatic access or to protect my rights. And I called for civil standby at that point.
Did he advise you to leave?
Nope.
He didn't tell you to leave?
Nope.
So the only thing he didn't do was escort you upstairs?
No, that's not true. He lied to Miss Gonzalez, says that she would not send out the San Francisco Police Department to ensure my civil rights and ADA rights were not being violated by the Department of Public Health and the Mr. Molina, the sheriff's deputy, who works under a $12 million MOU to provide security and screw people out of their medical rights.
I'm kind of confused here.
Well, then let me make it clear for you. After I went up, Officer Molina did not, protect my rights into receiving services. They said they did not want to be videotaped. You know,
Who said?
the people I was seeking the services from.
And this is
The
that's
Department of Public Health
okay.
and everything else, which is what I told
So
would
they told
happen.
you they didn't want you filming.
And that's correct. And is it against the law for me to film?
Garza, I'm not going to debate that.
Neither am I.
I
It's not
just-
against the law. I've been
Garza.
falsely arrested for that
Garza.
and exonerated.
Lower
So
your
he
voice.
did not. Okay, so he denied me my medical rights, and he denied me helping me because he was
Okay, Garza.
simply security.
Just answer this question. You
Yes,
went
please.
up there. The Department of Public Health didn't want you to filming. Asked you to stop.
Correct?
Okay. Did they call Deputy Molina?
Yes.
And did Deputy Molina respond to that department?
Did he ask me
No,
if he
no,
was
no,
responding
no,
to
no.
my?
No,
Well,
no,
excuse
no.
me. Who
My
is he
question
there
was,
for?
did he
Is
go
he
over
security or is he there for the
there?
citizen?
Garza, did he show up?
Yes.
Okay, so
Was I denied access and accommodation and programmatic
Garza,
access? Did he
again,
did
I'm
he
not
enforce
debating
my
that.
rights?
I'm not debating.
I'm asking
just
you the
trying
question.
I'm trying to find out what did he do.
He didn't do his
So-
job. He didn't protect my rights.
Okay, Garza. So he went up there, right?
Did I receive
What
the
did
services?
he tell you?
Did I receive the services?
What did Deputy Molina tell you?
To leave,
He asked you to leave.
and I left.
Okay. Is that
Did
it?
I receive the services?
Is that
Did
it?
he protect me receiving the
Okay,
services?
Sir, is that it?
Yes, he broke my rights. He did not,
Okay.
enforce my medical law rights. Was I granted the services?
Okay. At any time when he told you to leave, did you use any profanity?
No.
Was he professional when he told you to leave?
No. He didn't answer my questions about my due process and about why he was there in his function. And was he not going to provide and look out for my ADA rights?
Okay.
No.
So, but he didn't use any derogatory language.
No, he just denied me my rights,
Just-
broke the law. You didn't enforce my ADA rights, which is the way it's set up by the Department of Public Health because he's only there as security. Can you please tell me why he did not enforce my rights when I asked him?
Sir, I'm not going to answer that.
Thank you.
Uh,
It's on video.
Mr. Garza,
Yes.
I believe I got the gist of what happened
Thank you.
on that date. If there's nothing else, I'm going to conclude our interview. And again, I'll include this into the current investigation that we had submitted to sheriff's.
Okay, well, I want to tell you that I'm going to go down to the DMV, the DEM, Department of Emergency Management, to file a complaint against Ms. Gonzalez, who believed your lying officer and did not give me the civil standby. Is that normal policy procedure, not to
Sure.
provide civil standby when the sheriff is there lying?
Sir, I'm not going to answer that.
Thank you. It's on video.
The time now is, and before I do conclude, again, I'm just to put
I know.
this interview.
Is it against the law?
This interview.
Is it against the law?
Sir, I'm not going to answer that.
Well, then don't tell
I'm
me what
gonna
you're going
make-
to tell me, because I'm not going
make
to
a
tape it.
sta-
Thank
No,
you.
You don't need to tape it.
Well, there you
because I
go.
have it on audio.
Well, that's good. Will I get a copy of this audio? I'm
And-
requesting it.
and-
Will I get a copy of this
Sir, You
audio?
can make whatever request you want.
Or do I have to sue
So-
you and only get it through,
So-
formal processes?
Hold on one second.
Answer my question.
Hold on.
I'm
Someone's
holding
knocking
on.
the door. Yes.